Today we're going to be creating a spectacular scene. Hi there, welcome. It's Therese from Lostinpaper, and this is the Spectacular Adventures stamp set. It's from Altenew, and there's 3 different scenes that you can create within a pair of glasses, and I'm going to be doing some sunglasses today and creating those by doing some blending, but we'll get to that in just a moment. I'm starting out by stamping my image just with some permanent black ink. I thought it'd be better to do this because it's less likely to smudge when I start doing my blending, and I've kept the image in place so I can restamp it. And this is some of the masking paper, and when you stamp your image on the masking paper from Altenew, you stamp it on the white side. That means the sticky side's going to be on the correct side. I want to cut out the center of these glasses. There is a matching die set for these, but it doesn't cut that reverse piece. It just actually cuts out the glasses itself. And to put this blended scene within my glasses, I needed the centers cut out. I'm just detacking it a little bit on my arm. You can use your clothes for this as well. I probably didn't even really need to worry about it, but I don't want to be ripping up the top of the cardstock after. I just find it gives me less chance of doing that, especially if you're using like a Bristol or a watercolor cardstock, any of those. They are a lot softer and you don't want to have to start again. And I've got the small ink blending brush here, and I'm just doing sort of a light colour. I've used a couple of the blue greys. It's the misty morning and the cloudy sky, and I'm adding some light colour within my frames before I add my clouds. I've got the cloud stencil here and using the what I like to call the positive portion of it, and I want to use this city image in my glasses, so I basically just held that in place so that I knew where I wanted my sunrise, sunset, depending on where you are, what time of day you want it to be. I just wanted to make sure that was going to be seen and not totally covered after when I stamped the image. Now these detailed blending brushes from Altenew, there's 3 in a pack and they're 3 different sizes, and I find they're really good for this more intricate style of blending. You can certainly use whatever you have. I just am finding that they're good when I don't want to add too much ink. I can be a little bit heavy-handed when it comes to my blending sometimes. I'm no Laura Basson, let's put it that way. I did come in with more of the blue-grey colours here and add some more clouds. A lot of this is going to be covered up after, but I just thought it'd be really, really sweet to have it, you know, over the glasses in the background. And I saw a picture of it just on the web somewhere. I can't even remember. I can't find it again. But there is lots of inspiration for sunglasses on the web. If you're not sure what you want to put in your sunglasses, you could certainly Google it and have a look. And I love the big reveal when you remove the mask. Doesn't it look cool? Now I've got the pigment ink. This is the obsidian black, and I'm just restamping the outline because I did leave this in place. Love that about the Misty tool. And I lined up my city image. Now I was originally going to stamp it in black, but then I had the grey inks out, and I actually like the way that these looked, and I did them sort of in a staggered colour. So the first one was Silver Lake, and then I came in with the grey denim, and I just wiped away a bit of the ink. I only wanted it to be at the base of the buildings, and then I did exactly the same thing again with the charcoal suit. And the reason I wiped some of the ink away was that I didn't end up with any sort of sharp lines, but you could certainly, as it dries, you usually find a lot of those will go anyway, and you could probably have some sharp lines in city buildings if you wanted. To make my sunrise look a little bit more sunny, or sunset, I just came in with the orange cream pencil and used the coordinating die cut. Like I said, it cuts around the outside to die cut that out. Now I want to create my own sentiment here, and I've got a piece of white cardstock, and using my Misty and the Mega Brush Alpha stamp set. The trick with this stamp set is to pre-stamp your word, and then you can line up your letters with your stamp positioning tool and know they're going to be exactly the spot that you want. And I did cut mine in the corner, so I knew that every time I placed my scrap piece of paper where I'd pre-stamped my words, it was going to be in the same spot. And I just did this for each letter and stamped it out with some grey. Initially I was going to say stay cool, but I didn't like the size of the word cool, and I just wasn't happy with the way that it looked. I did think about stamping it in a different colour so it wouldn't be quite so bold, but I changed my mind in the end and used the Crystal Frames stamp set, and I thought it'd be fun to say stay awesome. This is a two-piece sentiment, so I did have to partially cover the other word in, I can't remember what it says now. But anyway, I covered it up with some of the leftover masking paper and used the pigment ink and stamped the word awesome, and I think this looked much better. So then I could just cut my panel down, add some fun foam to the back of that, and pop it up on the front of my top fold card and pop up my sunglasses. The final thing I did do on this card was add some shine, and I used my jelly roll pen to do that. I'm having a lot more success with this jelly roll than I did with the other one. What's that? The Uniball one. Anyway, I will list everything that I've used today. If you're inspired to get some spectacular cards made, you can find everything I've used today linked below and also at my blog. Thanks for joining me, and if you like the video, please click on the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.